The energy this weekend is going to be weird at best, and a lot of things moving. It's even going to affect our weather, so stick around, everybody. It's the freaking weekend. Welcome, everybody. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and when you see that singing bowl in the middle of the screen, you know it's time for, yes, that's right, the freaking weekend. Let's ring that bell. Welcome, everybody. If you're new to the channel, welcome. You didn't stumble across this by accident. You're getting this message right here, right now. 24 karat, pure, intuitive advice and guidance. Yes, we pull everyone's zodiac sign out of the singing bowl and we get a great little vibe check for the weekend. Speaking of vibe checks, don't forget to go ahead and watch that live that I did last night. It was all about the energy check and the vibe check for February. We're getting a jump on things. So go ahead and check that out. You can go ahead and use the timestamps to jump to your sign, just like the freaking weekend here. So with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about what's happening for us this weekend. This is for January 23rd, 24th, and 25th. So if you watched the midweek reset, and I hope you did, if you didn't, go ahead and watch that. That gives you all the cosmic weather and the happenings that are going on. But I'm just going to recap. Mars is moving into Aquarius on Friday, okay, today. So big energy moving here. We've got a lot of energy in Aquarius. It's Aquarius season, so happy birthday, Aquarius. But what we have going on is a rapid advancement towards things. And then we have on the 25th, we have the first quarter in Taurus. So we've got this feet on the ground, practical approach, let's do it. The weekend is let's do it. However, the weather may be hindering us from let's do it. I know it's been like this all week here in Western New York. So, and it's still going. So, I mean, and then, you know, they're getting freezes all the way down to the bottom of Texas, you know, so we've got this huge cold front across the US. Very indicative to this Aquarius energy, especially Mars moving into Aquarius. You remember Aquarius is an air sign. So, of course, we're going to be dealing with lots of winds and, you know, all of that. So, and Aquarius can be like a deep freeze, you know what I mean? So, and then it's setting up for Monday when Neptune moves into Aries. So that is just crazy energy right there. The last time that happened, the American Civil War broke out, like the day that Venus moved into Aries. So, again, lots of energy moving here, okay? Unbelievable. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and pick our first contestant for the freaking weekend. Let's go, and look at that, it's Scorpio. Welcome, Scorpio, to the freaking weekend. We'll put you right there. Let's put you on the board. Boom. All right, Scorpio. Let's get the vibe for you this weekend. And don't forget, we keep it light. You know, so we're not going to get too in depth. That's what the midweek reset's for. This is supposed to be fun and light. However, sometimes the message has got to come through. And there's no harm involved in that whatsoever. All right, so let's get to it, Scorpio. Thank you for being here, and let's do it. Let's get your cards for this weekend. Okay, very good. All right. Wow. Wait. Yeah. And then this to this and then this. Okay. Yeah. Excellent. All right. So in the middle of this, Scorpio, this weekend, I really want you to embrace getting your spark back. Again, movement. Maybe Mars, your old ruler, is getting that spark back. Maybe that's what you need to do. The Seven of Cups, though, has you confused and a little, I don't know which way to handle this. King of Pentacles is with a feet on the ground practical approach, whatever this is. Embrace change. Do something different this weekend and open up to the opportunities here. You know what? Say, all right, universe, let's go. But you need to take the first step. That's really important. So be aware of that. But I like the way this energy is. We've got the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Fool. You see all the red here? I think it's, you know what? The message is it's safe for you to make your move. Okay. You know, one step closer to your dreams and making them a reality. And Neptune actually moving into Aries actually is that. Visions becoming manifest. Interesting. All right, so let's put the challenging times behind us, of course, this weekend. Maybe this week was probably a little challenging for you, but seek the truth, pull back the veil. That's the Seven of Swords. Can be very self-deceptive energy. Let that go. And the Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is turning over something here. Definitely changing the way that our energy is shifted this weekend, Scorpio, and that's good for you. Okay? All right? Let's look at love and relationships. I like the Ace of Cups. For singles, this could be you putting yourself out there or getting ready to, you know, building up that vibe. Not bad. All right. But I see change here. All right. So Six of Cups, you could be, children could be involved in this, but it could be your, you know, childhood reminiscing, maybe letting go of challenging times that were in the past for you. I really love this. This is nurturing energy. The Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, it's feeling good. Look at all that abundance. Open up to it. Embrace it, especially if you're not feeling it, especially in relationships. Maybe you're letting go of some old beliefs. I think the challenging times is kind of connected to that. But relationships look really good. You just have to take those steps. And it's feet on the ground. It's not flying up in the air. We got the Sun, Mercury, Venus, Mars, and Pluto in Aquarius. That's a lot of heady energy, which could make you confused. For this weekend, feet on the ground, do something you've never done before. Try something different. It will pay off big time. Big time. Okay? Let's go ahead and get Heart's Hidden Secrets. See what else they add to this. So is Scorpio finally putting the challenging times behind them? One can only anticipate. I think so. The way that it looks, I think so. So let's go ahead and get some messages here, and it's nourish. Self-growth, self-focused, soul-finding, absolutely. Nourishing yourself. Okay? The Empress is a big indicator of that. And bluff, pretending, mask, exaggeration. Seek the truth. Maybe somebody is not telling you all that you need to know. And that's okay. Follow your intuition with that. Again, feet on the ground, practical approach. Okay? Let's go ahead and get what's the vibe. So once you step out of your confusion here, maybe some things have challenged you, you know, and now you can just go for it. But this looks like a good weekend to get that spark back, you know? Yeah, daydreaming. Head in the clouds, delusion, hopes and dreams. Yeah, the Seven of Cups is definitely hopes and dreams. So Scorpio, maybe that's what you're doing. Maybe you're putting a plan into action. Fantastic. That's what you need to do. All right. So let's get a closing message. Again, we keep it short. Not too short, but enough. You know what I mean? So let's get a closing message from, the Rebel deck. All right. Not that one. This one. Okay. Okay, but here's the warning here. Don't fucking force it. Allow that shit to come to you. Okay, so we don't need to get all confused and try to figure out how this is going to come to us. You allow it to come to you. And forcing it is saying, well, how is this going to happen? You don't need to know that. You just need to open up to it. So again, don't be foolish by trying to control circumstances you can't. Open up to them, okay? Be practical about it. Okay? All right. That's fucking good. All right. Damn. Scorpio, that's going to do it for your freaking weekend. First in this line of readings, but this looks really good. A new start, nurturing yourself, self-care, nurturing your dreams, making it a reality. Making my dreams come true. I will do it always, yes, always. All right, Scorpio, you know what to do. Watch your midweek reset tarot reading, okay? Don't forget to check out the replay of the live from last night. And if you would like a personal reading with me, go ahead and click the link in the description and it'll bring you to my booking page. Online or in person, I'm your dude. All right, Scorpio, have a great weekend. Thank you for watching. Let's take you off the board and see who's next. And it's Leo. Okay, so cool. Now, when I go back and watch the replay, I can watch my rising sign, which is Scorpio, and now I can watch my sun sign. So welcome, fellow kings and queens, to your freaking weekend. Let's get the vibe. Again, we keep it light, we keep it short. This is, it's 3-day energy. You can get all your info on the midweek reset, so go ahead and watch that. Okay? Leo, let's get the vibe for this weekend. Everything's in our opposite sign, so it could be challenging us in some way. Is that it? That is. Okay. Interesting. Wow. All right. Wow. Okay, Leo. This weekend, trust the universe with the star. Okay? However, we have to let go of this fear of failure. I release all fear, doubt, and worry. I replace it with love, joy, and peace. Okay? We do not let fear get in the way. The Nine of Wands is showing you, listen, we understand why you feel this way, but this is when you really have to double down that the universe is going to bring it to you. Bring down your walls too. See, this creates this wall of protection that keeps you in this fear. Let it down. Trust the universe. The star has healed that part of yourself. Okay? And the Page of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles, this is very good. This could be family-oriented energy. This is stability. This is money coming in. Maybe an opportunity this weekend. Maybe an invite to a dinner or something like that. But opening up, the Ten of Pentacles is very, very good. It's a payoff. When you release the fear and doubt and trust the universe, it pays off. That's the vibe. I'm telling you right there. Let's get some oracles though. So I like the Ten of Pentacles. I like that a lot. Some of you may be opening up to a better job, getting out of scarcity and into abundance. Okay? Yeah, seek. Go within. Maybe in the hermit mode this weekend, but we're also opening up to things and taking the lead. Absolutely. Absolutely take the lead. Something you've been waiting for is coming to you also. So let's go ahead and further on that. Let's go further on that. Okay, so let's get love and relationships. See what's going on with that. 2 9s. Okay. Ooh, all right. So let's look at love and relationships. Well, we got the star out here again. Wow, what is up? All right, so again, the Hangman is showing stuck perspective, getting out of that stuck perspective. Wow, the star. Wish upon a star, making it happen. That's twice. That's big. Again, creating the reality you want, taking the lead, especially when it comes to your relationships, and rejoicing in celebration. Again, there could be celebration here, but maybe this week had you stuck in some energy. Now it's time to unstuck yourself. That's the best thing I can tell you, especially when it comes to relationships, family and friends. Very important, okay? Let's get some more oracles. Oh, we got a lot. Okay. Let's start with this. Confessions. Unveiling, coming clear, and messages. So a message could be coming in. That's a Page of Cups. Unveiling. Something's coming clean. Releasing. Very good for this weekend. Letting go, moving on, walking away. That's perfect. That's what you want to do. That opens you up to these wonderful energies this weekend. Fantasy, daydreaming, imagining, fantasize. Yes. See it in your mind. Hold it in your hand. Again, we're looking at the outcome, and the outcome is wonderful. Okay? So let's get, what's the vibe? And see what we have for us Leos, of course. Yep. Okay. Very good. Yeah. Okay. This is, again, what we're feeling here. Overextended, over your head, rock bottom. This is the fear. Again, we don't need that. That's what we need to release. That's what we need to let go of and hold that vision in our mind. And I really like this is Archangel Michael. Protection, prevented from harm, and divine intervention brings very good results this weekend. You just focus on the results, not how, just the results. Okay? Let's get a closing message for you, Leo. And like I said, you know, I can watch Scorpio's reading because it's my rising sign, and Leo, and I'll also watch Pisces because that's my moon sign. And that gives me a really good idea of what the vibe is. Okay? So, stop talking. Shut your mouth and listen. Okay. So, instead of freaking out and being stuck in this perspective, in all respects, you listen to the universe. Because when it's, if you want to hear it, you got to listen. You can't be talking when it's trying to tell you something. All right, Leo? Okay, so that is going to do it for your midweek reset. Don't forget to watch your not midweek reset, your, oh my God. Yeah, recording these like this is crazy. So, yes, watch your midweek reset. This is your freaking weekend, of course. So, the star card is heal that part of yourself that wants to jump into fear, because this is the end result. So beautiful. Okay. All right, Leo. Again, we're going to take you off the board. We're going to see who is next. And it's Aquarius. Okay. Opposite of Leo. Welcome, Aquarius. Happy birthday. Let's put you on the board and get your cards ready. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the freaking weekend. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we have for Aquarius. All this energy in your sign. You must be beaming. Okay? And I hope it's in a good way. All right. Anything else? I think there's one more. There it is. Okay. Oh boy. Wow. Very easy this weekend. Have faith. Trust the universe. And that goes hand in hand with this. Go with the flow this weekend. Trust your intuition. And an opportunity comes in. You could be starting a new job, opening up to a new job. This is really good. Really good. Opportunity comes here. Okay? Let's move that to the side. Yeah. Very nice. Have faith. Tell the universe what you want. Don't just go with the flow. And this is an opportunity you can't pass up. I love that. Let's get some oracles to reinforce it. Let's see. Wow, Aquarius. Maybe an opportunity here coming your way that you may be about to break to the surface. You just got to go with the flow this weekend. Absolutely. Anything else? Nope. Interesting. Choose your battles with the 7 of Wands. So stand your ground. Where you're going to put your focus, you know? Listen. with the High Priestess. So again, trust your intuition. Like I was telling Leo earlier, stop talking, which is very hard for us to do, and listen to your inner guidance. That's going to help you big time this weekend. And that's good because it brings in an opportunity here. Man. Okay, let's look at love and relationships. What's going on with that this weekend? Okay, so we need to release something here. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. You still have 2 cups behind you. Again, choose your battles. Where are you going to go? Everything's lost or there's still hope. You know what I mean? That happens when you empower yourself and take your power back from the situation, whatever happened here. I like this energy, the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups out again. So the Queen of Cups is saying, calm your emotions, trust your intuition. King of Wands is doing something different, you know, especially when it comes to this. So be aware of that. There's an opportunity here if you just listen. You know, if you play your cards right and you just listen and know that things come to you, you don't have to fight for them or like you've already lost it. Maybe this weekend is just you're depleted, drained. Maybe you're going on a long journey or coming back from one. So again, get some sleep. Maybe that's what you need to do is just chill, listen to your body. It'll always serve you well. Let's get what's the vibe. So have faith that the direction you're going in is the right one, okay? And you may need some sleep this weekend. Yeah, there's like long journey, distance, separation. Maybe you actually get an opportunity to come together if you are separated from your partner right now. This may be an opportunity for you to do that, okay? Wow, that was short and sweet. Let's get a closing message. So there's an opportunity here after really being just depleted, okay? But at the end of the day, this is the message it brings for you. Be fucking grateful. Aquarius, shit could be so much worse. And that's the thing. It could be so much worse. Get some sleep. Go with the flow this weekend and open up to opportunities here. You just got to do something different, and that's trust the universe. All right, Aquarius, that is going to do it for your freaking weekend. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Happy birthday. Don't forget, watch your midweek reset where we talk extensively about Aquarius season. So yeah, open up to the opportunities here. Trust, they're on their way. All right, Aquarius, we love you all. Happy birthday. Let's take you off the board and see who's next. And it's Taurus. Taurus, you're next on the freaking weekend. Let's do it. Put you on the board. Boom. Let's take a sip of our Java and let's roll. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. All right, Taurus, let's go. Let's do it. Let's get the vibe for you. Thank you so much for being here. Of course, always and forever. Always and forever. Let's get the vibe for you. Nope. Okay, so we got the Four of Pentacles there. Holding back. Protecting yourself. What's going on here? Ooh. Is that it? Yeah. Wow, these fell right in my lap. Looks like this opportunity is going to fall in your lap. However, okay, very clear. Very clear. 5 of Cups, wasting your energy. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. You're wasting your energy. Probably in the past or something like that. You're holding back this opportunity for you to, if you're patient enough with yourself, this will actually work out. And you're actually completing a cycle this weekend. Maybe you're doing some traveling. Maybe travel could be delayed. There's a lot of fucking weather shit going on. So that could be part of it. Let's go ahead and get some oracles But this looks like you need to be patient. No holding back, though. No holding back. You're wasting your energy on some people, too. I'm getting that message, so don't do that. You know, share your energy with people that appreciate it. But you could be traveling or making some plans to travel. The world always shows that. Yeah, challenging times with the Five of Wands, so let's not sit in that energy at all. In fact, again, that Four of Pentacles is showing the heart chakra. You close that off. So we need to heal ourselves in some way here. In fact, take the lead with the Three of Wands and giving and receiving. Yeah, reciprocating energy. Things even out. And we were talking about that, I think, in your midweek reset. Go ahead and check that out also. But I think we were pretty extensive on things balancing out in relationships for you, which is fantastic and you deserve it, but don't hold back by focusing on all the drama and chaos that's ensued. You know what I'm saying? So let's get love and relationships and see what's going on there. What's going on there? You got an opportunity coming. You just got to be faithful. Trust. Nine of Wands again, holding back. You got your. I know it's been rough, but you got this. There's an opportunity that comes your way this weekend. Again, maybe it's that opportunity to travel, to do something. Okay. So let's see what else we add to this. Wow, did you see the way those came out? All right, for some of you, we just got to deal with this. Ugh, curse, hex, witchcraft, negative mindset. What's going on here? I don't want any of you to think that that's what's going on with you. You know what I mean? It's not. It's just a negative mindset, and that's what it does. Past life, deja vu, repeated patterns, karmic lessons. Right. So you could be working out literally some old karmic shit. Wow. That's big. You know, we try to keep it light, but you know, maybe it's just a mindset that you get rid of. Maybe you feel like you're cursed or you got to pay for something and you don't. That's what I think you're holding on to. That's a very, I don't know, guys. Taurus, pay attention to that message. That's a very specific. Maybe you did some dirty shit, or maybe, I don't know. It just seems like, this is kind of like a worry that you have. I don't know. Antisocial in your feelings, silent treatment, left out. Take the lead in that. Again, only go to energy that pays off. Let go of the other stuff, but be hopeful, inspired, optimistic, and focus on success. What does that do? It brings, just like the Six of Pentacles energy here, is harmony, balance, peace, and happiness. That's what you focus on instead of, I'm cursed, I'm going to pay for my sins, and that kind of, you know, come on. Come on. That's a mindset and an energy that doesn't help you move forward, but a lot of you look like you're moving forward and completing a cycle here. So let's get a closing message. I mean, man, that is, I wonder how that lines up with your midweek reset. I know we were talking about relationships, so interesting, very interesting. And you are loved. Of course you are, Taurus. You're here for a reason. Don't fuck it up. That's for sure. So again, be hopeful. You are loved. You got this. All right, Taurus. That is it for your weekend. Wow, you're clearing some karma out. You know, that's good. That's good. That really cleanses your vibe, opens you up to more opportunities. So that's great. Go back and check your midweek reset to see how that lines up. No holding back, Taurus. No longer. Okay? All right, let's take you off the board. Taurus, thank you so much for watching. And let's see who is next after I give a shuffle. And it's Virgo, another earth sign. Hey now, Virgo, welcome to the freaking weekend. Let's see. Virgo, I hope you are doing well. Almost said happy birthday. Like, what? All right. Oh, it's Aquarius season. Okay. Let's get the vibe, Virgo. Thank you so much for being here. Boom. Is that it? Yes. Okay. All right. So this message this weekend is this. Don't let anyone fucking ruin your vibe. Not one iota. Not one person. Not one thing. No. No, 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 no. Okay? Six of Swords is showing you thinking about things in a different way. That's right. Seven of Wands, standing your ground, protecting your energy. Don't let anyone burst your bubble. You just keep on keeping on. This is a good, feel-good energy. You're getting shit done, and it pays off, okay? Keep your vibe high this weekend, all right? Interesting. Let's get some oracles. Okay, wow. All right, seek the truth. Again, pull back that veil of illusion. Healing begins when you do. See how look at the symbolism in that. She's tearing that curtain apart, and now you're seeing through it. You know what I mean? So good. Maybe it's even self-delusions. And filling your cup first, Ace of Cups, and opportunity comes here, maybe through a relationship. Feels good energy. Maybe self-care weekend for you. Very good. You'll benefit highly from it. So let's look at other people and relationships and see what's going on with them. All right, yeah, so let go of wishy-washy energy. Yeah, you don't need that. Again, we're getting rid of the vibe when people cut us out, or I don't know. This is just no negative Nancy's this weekend. Queen of Swords speaks her truth. You know what? I don't want my vibe ruined. That person sounds, they want to do something, but they sound like they're fucking miserable. I don't want to, I'm not doing it. You know what I mean? And that's good. That's okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and get, oh no, Heart's Hidden Secrets. So let's see. Yeah, so you may be wishy-washy about it. You got to speak your truth. Again, if someone's fucking with your energy, you got to tell them, listen, don't fuck with my vibe. It's that precious. You know, a lot of us don't think that, but it is. It's precious. Okay, yeah, so you could be getting some news here. Shocking, turmoil, trouble, unexpected. Okay, just be aware of that. I'm telling you, something gets revealed, Virgo. And nourish, self-growth, self-focused, and soul-finding. Yeah, that's what this weekend is. So don't let anyone or anything get in that way. See that green? With the Ace of Cups, that's beautiful. Okay? Let's get what's the vibe. So there's an opportunity here for self-growth. So really peeling back the illusion this weekend. And that's good. And then you've got this, longing, missing you, let's talk, reunion. So you could be having like a little dinner party or something like that. Being around friends and people that nourish your soul and nourish you and who you are. Big thing this weekend. I love it. Now let's go ahead and get your closing message for you this weekend. And what do we have for Virgo? And there it is. And there it is. Let's see. Closing message is this, Virgo. You are the best thing to ever happen to you. You goddamn right. Focus. Go easy on your ass. Buy your own damn drink. Yeah. Absolutely. Maybe that's the longing that you have, is just being reunited with yourself in some self-care and being around people that nourish you, not deplete you. Okay? Very clear message there. All right, Virgo, that is going to do it for this freaking weekend. Yeah. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Of course, all of that stuff. So protect your energy. Stay away from wishy-washy people. Healing, healing, healing. That takes place, and it pays off with that Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful energy. All right, Virgo, that's going to do it. Don't forget, in-person or online readings, link in the bio, everything there for you. Okay, so let's get you off the board. Thank you, Virgo. Let's give these a toss and see who is next. And it's Capricorn. Boom, Capricorn. Welcome to the freaking weekend. It's moved into Aquarius season now, Capricorn, but that's okay. I'm sure you've learned a lot during this season. And let's get the vibe for you this weekend. Lots of things shifting, lots of energy coming in. How are we handling it? You're a grounded energy, so hopefully you're staying that way. Look at that. Okay, so something here from the past has got you a little worried. Worried is a wasted emotion, so don't even bother with that, Capricorn. What you need to do is really empower yourself. I almost feel like you'll be working on an idea this weekend, which is pretty good, making things happen. Communication is important. Maybe, again, dealing with something from the past here, maybe some childhood stuff, releasing that, empowering yourself, absolutely. Again, thinking about the past. Did I do it right? I should have done this. I should have done that. No shoulda, woulda, coulda energy. It's time to claim victory. It's time to empower yourself. That's the big thing, okay? And how do we do that? Well, we set ourselves free with the Judgment card from the past. That's the one thing you can do. It'll give you clarity of belief with the Ace of Swords, a new way of looking at things. And if you put in the effort, it pays off. You're still working a masterpiece in progress here. You know what I'm saying? And the heart chakra. So it all comes back to opening your heart, forgiveness, letting go of the past, setting yourself free from it. Wow. Okay. I'm digging that. So let's go ahead and see what's up and relate. Is that it? Okay. Yeah, definitely an opportunity here to heal. Some of you could be getting an offer here, maybe an apology, something that helps you kind of set yourself free, a message from the past or something. Definitely working on moving forward here, you know, out of much worry, especially when it comes to a relationship. And the star is healing, you know, healing yourself. For real. Okay? So let's get some more on relationships and see what's up. Heart fog. Yeah, that's definitely what's going on here, especially with the heart chakra. So it calls it right out. Mixed signals, blocked emotions, and feeling messed up. Exactly. And we need to set ourselves free from that this weekend. Okay? Again, an offer could be coming in for some chemistry, attraction, spark, and passion. Plenty of that this weekend. But again, is your heart in the right place? And that's what you need to work on this weekend, okay? And it's solvable. It really is. Let's get what's the vibe. Okay. And it's nightlife. Okay. Yeah, again, could be going out. See those sparks. There's an opportunity here. Strip tease, gamble, Vegas, all of that. Looks like Erica Kirk's coming on stage. You know what I mean? It's fucking ridiculous. But yeah, definitely some nightlife going on here, an opportunity. Maybe that's what you need to do is go out and cut a rug. Okay. Yeah, or there's just this. You need a big fucking hug. You need a big fucking hug. Let's get everybody ready. All right, everybody that's watching, let's go ahead and give Capricorn a big old hug. Squeeze. Capricorn, that is going to do it for your freaking weekend. Again, gotta tell you, heal thyself. Okay? Get some clarity. There's some offers and messages coming in. You're still putting in the work. Give yourself some credit. You know what I mean? And empower yourself. and an idea coming to fruition too. So that's incredible. All right, Capricorn, that is beautiful. Go ahead and watch your midweek reset, of course. And if you would like a personal reading with me online or in person, well, go ahead and click the link in the description and it'll bring you to my booking page. Let's take you off the board, Capricorn, and see who is next. Okay, let's see who's next. And it's Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Welcome to the freaking weekend, Sag. Let's go ahead and put you on the board. There you go. And let's get the vibe. Let's see what's up for this weekend. Thank you so much for being here, of course. Always lovely to have a fellow fire sign in the house. Absolutely. Let's see what the vibe is for this weekend for you. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Well. Yeah, definitely moving on. God damn. Okay, this is a lot of you Sagittarius could be traveling this weekend, so be aware of that. Be careful traveling. But I think for you, mindsets are definitely being left at the wayside that no longer serve you this weekend. This is beautiful. Be excited, completing cycles, making moves. This is what I would call this energy this weekend, is making moves. Let's see if it collaborates the story here. Okay. So, wow, completing a cycle. Again, could be a heavy emphasis on traveling, but moving forward also is in the cards. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Feet on the ground approach. Your safety. I am safe. I am protected. Okay. That helps you move forward. Going with the flow, definitely. So definitely some movement here. Joy and stability, that's all you really need to focus on. And relationships, lovers. Heavy emphasis on that. Maybe releasing some old shit that makes you feel really good this weekend. That's good. You know? Going with the flow is important. You got 2 10s out on the board. Look at that. And I have this right on top of the deck. Success and completion. Payoff. Focus on that this weekend. Yeah. Payoff too. Money, maybe. Maybe. Money, maybe. Let's get relationships. We already kind of know where that's going. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, getting rid of self-deception, letting that all go. I think that's self-deception more than anything. Standing your ground too. That's right. You're putting up boundaries. Communicating that also. You know, we got knights, so there's movement here. There's definite movement. 9 of Pentacles, again, feeling safe and secure and opening up to it. Very important. In the Ace of Wands, new beginnings. Yeah, this is great. This is great energy here. It's a little jarring. It's Aquarius energy, you know? And, wow. That's great. Okay, so let's get Heart's Hidden Secrets. And see, so we've got an opportunity here. Maybe getting rid of the naysayers, you know. Again, releasing people that don't have your best interests at heart, you know. Maybe we learned a lesson there. This is definitely what we're walking away from, though. I'll tell you that. And that's pain. Apprehensive, afraid, and cautious. Right. Right. There's a big message here that says that you're safe, so you can make that move. Abandoned, left out, walked away, cold. Again, it's going to be cold this weekend, that's for sure. But again, walking away from what no longer serves you. If it doesn't fit your vibe, it doesn't belong there. That's the truth. Let's get, what's the vibe? So you're letting all that pain and abandonment and all of that let go. You know, again, completing a cycle. Yeah, look at that, especially when it comes to old exes. Look at that, clingy. Old exes, dead relationships, old ways. Yeah, this is movement forward and an opportunity. Damn, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Oh, how much better you're gonna feel, you know? Fuck yeah. Whew. Yeah. Sag, that's pretty powerful energy right there. That's great. Let's get a closing message from you from the Rebel deck. Shit, I bent that card. God damn it. Let's see, what do they have? Okay. Love. Yeah, that's what this is all about this weekend. So be on the lookout for it, okay? Get some, give some. It'll cheer your ass up. That's the message right there, Sag. That's the message right there. And I hope that resonates with you. So, with that being said, that is your freaking weekend. That is fantastic. Make sure that you watch your midweek reset for the full Monty on the week, Wednesday to Tuesday. Absolutely. So, wow, Sag, you're safe to make the moves you got to make. They pay off big time. Okay. All right, Sag, thank you so much for watching. You want a personal reading? These are general, of course. Go ahead and click the link in the description. Online or in person, I got you. Let's take you off the board and see who's next. And it's Cancer. Cancer. Welcome to your freaking weekend. We had a pretty good reading for the midweek reset. Make sure you check that out too, okay? So let's get the vibe for this weekend for you. Hope you are doing well, Cancer. Wonder how this energy is working with you. Again, I was telling all water signs to tap your heart, tap your chest. That helps to move that heavy emotional energy. Okay, so make sure you do that. Ooh. All right. What did we drop? Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, first of all, yeah, things are going to be moving fast for you, especially in relationships. But one thing here is you're taking things way too seriously. Lighten up, okay? You get an opportunity here to lighten up. Put your time and focus into things that pay off. This is a time to nurture that, nurture your dreams and what you want to do. The Eight of Wands is movement, messages coming in, maybe Cupid's arrow, and the Lover's card. Hell yeah. Now I know you're rolling your eyes, but this is what comes out, guys. We got to follow that, you know? So maybe you're putting your energy and time into a relationship. Maybe you are opening up to a relationship instead of mean mugging everybody. Mean mugging. Cancer, you can really mean mug if you really wanted to, you know? Oh, look at the way those fell out. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So allow the universe to guide you. Get some inspiration. Again, you're taking things way too seriously. Find the balance in all of this weekend. A good balance of work and play. And the Chariot, which is successful, that's moving. There's 3 7s. Very lucky number. Let's put it on the board for you. Hey. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Okay. Spiritual lesson, luck and enlightenment. All right. Play them numbers. Interesting. So allow the universe to guide you on what you need to put your time and focus on to move forward. So it's got to be something with relationships. So let's see what else adds to this. Yeah, not open to it at all. Fear of intimacy, fear of failure, being left out. Not looking at an opportunity here. I think that's what we were talking about in the midweek reset. Make sure you check that out. Is opportunities for moving on, especially in a relationship. Knight of Pentacles is bringing a offer or an apology, and you accept it, or vice versa. Roles can switch, but there's an opportunity here. Don't turn your back on it. Again, we were talking about that with the midweek reset. I'm almost positive we were. So, maybe your relationship is moving towards fulfillment. You never know. You never, ever know. All right, messages are confusion. Uncertain, unclear, and unsure. Well, find the balance in between that because it could be very clear what's going on here. Soulmates, deep love, unity, and connection. Something you really lack and need right now. And this reading is saying you can attain that and open up to it this weekend. So be aware of that. Let's get what's the vibe for you this weekend. Yeah. I think the universe really is telling you focus on the possibilities here. Follow your dreams, make up your mind, and believe in yourself. That's a big one. And it brings you what you desire or lack instead of just accepting that. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get a closing message for you. So there's a possibility. Or maybe it's just this. With a closing message, have you eaten today? You're acting like a big-ass baby. Are you hangry? You need food in your belly. Eat a fucking taco. Maybe you're going out to tacos and you meet somebody over tacos. Wouldn't that be lovely? Maybe a quesadilla or something like that. Again, moving towards something. Maybe it's just nourishing your body with good thoughts instead of food. You know what I mean? There's possibilities here. Open up to them, Cancer, okay? Wow, don't turn your back on an opportunity, especially when it comes to relationships, forgiveness, all of that. Because, you got some spiritual lesson on your side. And luck, of course. Always luck. All right, damn. Cancer, that went right along with your weekly reading. Go ahead and check that out. And if you would like a personal reading with me, go ahead and click the link in the description, in person or online, and it will bring you to my booking page. Not bad at all. Not bad at all, Cancer. Looks like relationships are improving. Good. Let's take you off the board. I love you all. Thank you for watching. Let's see who's next. Ooh. And it's Gemini. Welcome, Gemini, to the Freakin Weekend. Let's get your messages for you this weekend. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get these cards warmed up. Okay. Okay. All these cards are face down except for this one. And I want you to pay attention to this. Worry is a wasted emotion, so get over it. What could you be worrying about? Okay. Very clear message here. Wow, this is about family, friends, all of that. All right, so Gemini, no more worrying. It's time to take a winning attitude. The 9 of Wands and the 7 of Wands is take down your walls and put up boundaries that protect you instead of just shutting everything out. You really need to take action. There could be a message coming in for you this weekend, or you could be relaying a message to friends or family. This is good energy. This is maybe being very social, maybe taking steps to do that. Maybe you're a little worried about that. But again, protect your energy, let down your walls of defense, and just open up to good times here. This is good times. This is good times. It really is. Let's get some oracles. But you're kind of worried about the details, and you don't need to worry about the details. Just open up, having fun. Maybe you just want to stay home and you already made these plans. I think you'll love it. Yeah, change your focus again and then the third eye chakra. This is a big thing of changing your focus onto everything works out for me instead of, oh my God, what if it doesn't? You know what I mean? Very important for you this weekend to kind of realize that and keep focusing on your vision, the happy ever after, or however you want to word it. You know what I mean? But it's very important that you do that. So let's look at relationships and see what we have for you. I really like the outcome. The 3 of Cups and the 10 of Cups is very good energy. So you just may be worrying about things you don't need to. You know, have fun this weekend. That's what I want you to do. Yeah. Two of Wands, you're ready. Especially for relationships and moving forward. The Page of Wands and the Page of Cups come in. Again, messages, offers coming in. Could be focusing on your children if you have children. Again, there's a big thing about that. Kids and the relationship, all of that. Good energy. Good energy, not bad. I'm telling you, it's your mindset. And you could not even see that rainbow. You could just see storm clouds. You know, again, change your focus. Change your focus, change your life. That's the way that works. All right, let's get some oracles. Let's get some messages. We have hoping, expecting, faith, and manifesting. Okay, love the sunflowers. Love that. So have faith in what you're trying to manifest. Just because it's not here yet. See, that's the thing. It looks like you're worried that it ain't coming. Well, you got to let down your walls of protection. Because you're thinking, well, I'm putting these walls up just in case it doesn't come. Okay? So, the Seven of Wands is telling you this: two-faced, double-life, cheater, backstabber. So be aware of people like that. Okay? That's why you have your walls up. There's no, now I get it, but you have to let down your walls of protection and put up boundaries. Boundaries only allow a certain energy in, whereas walls with the Nine of Wands keeps everything out. But you got this, you know? I know it seems like you're just trugging along, but you just got to open up to this. Change your mindset, okay? Let's get, oh, we already got that. Let's get your closing message. All right, Gemini. Let's see. Ooh, which one? Bottom. This is how you get that happiness this weekend. You do you, Gemini. You do you. Stop trying to change people. That shit never works. When you stop trying to change people, people change. It's the truth. And you attract a higher caliber of vibe of person. You know what I mean? So again, offers coming in, very good. Look at it as the glass half full. You know what I mean? You're almost there, Gemini. It's very important for you to understand that. Okay. Wow. Gemini, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't, and check out your midweek reset. That gives you the whole vibe, more longer readings and a little bit more serious. So go ahead and check that out. If you would like a personal reading with me in person or online, well, I am your dude. Let's do it. All right, Gemini, focus on a good time this weekend, whatever that may be. All right. I love you all. Thank you for watching. And let's see who is next. And it's Aries. Aries, welcome to the freaking weekend. Let's put you on the board. Boom. And get your vibe. Thank you so much for being here. Ooh, there it is. Just like that. Wow. This is good. Wow. Wow. All right. Listen. Calm your storm, Aries, okay? There's a lot of fucking energy going on with you, especially towards at the beginning of the week, next week. So calm your storm, all right? Set yourself free from negative thoughts, people, places, things, okay? Judgments of yourself, others. Again, follow your intuition. You're strong enough to make the moves you got to make. This is very empowering, where you're shedding old thoughts and feelings and all of that and moving into a more empowered state. I like this energy. Again, with Neptune moving into your sign, that could be you making your dreams a reality, you know? And that's fantastic. That's it? Okay. Seek the truth. Seven of Swords. Pull back that veil. Set yourself free from that. And the third eye chakra. Keep your vision alive. Again, this is perfect. for what's going to be happening. This is a huge energy shift for you. This hasn't happened in how long? Since the 1800s, early 1800s. So this is you making your visions a reality, but you got to get rid of the negative self-talk or other people around you. It seems to be a theme for people this midweek, this fucking freaking weekend. God, Jeff, get it straight. Is that, getting rid of negative people, Make a decision, especially when it comes to relationships. Do I need this negativity around me? The Strength card, again, heavy Leo influence. You're strong enough. Big message here. And Three of Wands, what you've been waiting for. Again, making your visions a reality. This is it, especially when it comes to relationships. So Aries, I know it can be a little jarring, but Neptune moving into your sign could be fantastic. Yeah, look at that. Hoping, expecting, faith, and manifesting. Again, you have faith in the universe that this is all going to manifest. And you just saying that and letting the universe need to do what it needs to do pays out big time. So I like that. Okay. Okay, so this is what you're doing. You're moving on. Nothing to say. Stop calling. Exactly. You're not dealing with this shitty, wishy-washy energy. Again, this could be something about gossip. Rumors, gossip, being nosy. Again, we're not going in that direction, so be aware of that. Maybe people are in your shit and you need to tell them. Once you tell somebody, hey, listen, that's none of your business, or stop talking shit, they leave you alone. Okay, woo. All right, closing message is very clear here. You are giving your power away. The end result is the Emperor of taking your power back. So that clarifies it, because this is how you do it. You are a badass. Act like it. Aries. And Aries badassery is really going to shine once Neptune moves into your sign. Revolutionary, for real. Okay, so Aries, wow. That is going to do it for your freaking weekend. So much to unpack there, So thank you for watching. Wow. Empowering yourself. The Emperor is your card. Look at that's Mars. Mars is in Aquarius. That's your sign, the Ram. It's right there for you. Beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you check out your midweek reset. And, wow. Aries. Big energy shift coming up for you. Embrace it, all right? Let's take you off the board and see who is next. And it's Pisces. Welcome, Pisces. Let's put you on the board. Boom. This is your freaking weekend. If you're new to the channel, welcome. We're going to get the vibe for you this weekend. So let's see. Neptune's moving out of your sign, finally. Forever. For at least your lifetime. Most of our lifetimes, actually. Wow, look at all this. Yeah. Okay. Pisces, you're moving forward. That's what you look forward to. You focus on not trying to figure it all out and to be wishy-washy. Simplify it. This is simplification this weekend for you. And you get an opportunity here of pulling out that inner strength. Even when things seem out of balance, you know what I'm saying? But don't be confused. Focus on, I've got this. If I need to let it go, if it's causing an imbalance, I need to rid myself of it. So that's what you're going to do, and you're strong enough because of it. That's okay. All right? You could be worried. You're letting go of lack, too. Of money concerns. You're releasing that burden and pulling out that inner strength. So let's get some oracles. Ooh. Yeah, two of wands, spreading your wings, taking the lead. Look at that, the change. 2 of wands to the 3 of wands, something you've been waiting for. And 6 of cups. So again, I think in your reading for the midweek reset, which you should probably check out ASAP, is that we had this, the 6 of cups, some childhood stuff, you know? Now you're moving forward. Maybe this is your childhood dream and you're moving forward on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's the light that you're reaching for and you get it. That's important. And leaving childhood burdens that confuse you and make you second guess yourself. It could be just, you know, lack of not being strong enough. There's an illusion of that. So interesting. Again, we're trying to keep it light, but this looks like you releasing shit. You know what I mean? Page of Pentacles brings in an opportunity, of course, money with relationships. And I love this. The Sun and the 10 of Pentacles, that's payoff, baby. That's staying positive. Leo influence, huge. And 10 of Pentacles is new job, stable environment, moving towards your future. Yeah, releasing the past and moving on. That's exactly what that is. And that could be in relationships or jobs or anything like that. But keeping yourself sunny, you know? Ooh. This weekend, was this like this last weekend for you too? Lusting. Forbidden, non-committal, or sexual energy. So there's this sexual, all right. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. I don't know. There's some sexual energy there. So utilize it. But the other side of the coin is this, is established, you know, settled, secure, and wealthy. Again, the 10 of Pentacles really shows that stability, that wealth. So pay attention. Let's get a closing message for you. And let's see. Ooh. Yeah, this one wants to come out. Okay, fucking apologize. This could be to another person or yourself. Seriously, just do it. Yeah. Again, that'll make you feel more secure and stable. Just saying it to yourself, releasing the past. You know, I'm sorry, little Pisces, you know, to yourself, and you let it go. It's profound. A lot of letting go here, and that's good for you, Pisces, okay? So, wow. That's your freaking weekend. I really love it. It's just keeping a sunny disposition, you know, looking towards the future, making it happen, okay? Wow. All right, Pisces, thank you so much for watching. Check out your midweek reset because we talked about these themes also. If you would like a personal reading with me, of course, in person or online, all that is in the description. Pisces, let's take you off the board. I love you all. Have a great weekend, and let's see who is last. And it's Libra. Last but not least, let's put you on the board. Okay? Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. What do we have? Boom, 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 boom. There it is, Libra. All right, let's see what we got. The way that they fell out like that. Ooh, wee. Okay. Wow. Yeah, this is great. Okay. Nice empowering energy for you, Libra. I like that a lot. But don't waste your energy. You're wasting your energy on trying to figure out how to do it. Open yourself up to it this weekend. Yeah. Stop trying to explain yourself. Just open up to it. You deserve it. That's all you have to say. And the Sun and the Ace of Pentacles is really giving you an opportunity this weekend to feel good. And that's good. When we start feeling good, good things happen. You know? So be aware of that. Let's get some oracles. Ooh. Anything else for Libra on this freaking weekend? Maybe a job opportunity comes to you this weekend, you know? Maybe you're changing the way that you're looking at it. Yeah, detaching from outcomes, definitely. That helps. And getting a chance to rebuild, I'm telling you, you're building your energy back up for this weekend. That's good. Instead of wasting it. You know, that Aquarius energy could have you excited. And you got a lot of ideas. It's time to put them forward. All right? Let's look at relationships and love. Wow. Yeah, it's an end to negative self-talk and all of that. Again, wasting your energy. There's actually wish fulfillment here, 9 of Cups. Fuck. Again, great opportunities come from when you stop wasting your energy and really think highly of yourself and others, you know, especially people that deserve that. Let them know. Interesting. All right. Let's get some more messages. So you may be releasing some, again, a lot of focus this weekend for all the signs was letting go of shitty relationships and shitty people, and that's okay. So fantasy, we're going to do this one first because we got 2. Daydreaming, imagining, and fantasizing. That's all well and good. It's okay. But is it distracting you? Being sidetracked, change, or maybe some delays. Maybe that's what you're experiencing is some delays. It's okay. Open up to them. Maybe there's an opportunity here to release during the delay, okay? Let's get, what's the vibe? Because I just shuffled those cards and I can't remember which one I did. Yeah. For God's sake. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so there's a big message here. Daydreaming, head in the clouds, delusions, hopes, and dreams. Again, detach. I'll never have it. Start saying, I'm open to it. Okay, big lesson this weekend. All right, let's get your closing message. So make your fantasies a reality. You know, you can do that. Just don't try to figure it all out. Again, you're wasting your energy trying to figure it out. You just see yourself doing it. That's what you do, and the opportunity comes. Okay? Okay, closing message. Libra. Don't believe every shitty thought you have. That's exactly what we've been talking about. This is how they summarize it all up. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards, and they are. So be aware of that, Libra. Holy shit. All right. Wow. Libra, that is going to do it for your freaking weekend. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you check out your midweek reset tarot reading, of course. Check out the live that I did last night where we did February's energy check-in. We kind of do it like the freaking weekend. We just pulled random signs out of the singing bowl. But that is incredible. Libra, we're going to take you off the board and put my mug back into the camera and say this. All right, everybody, that is going to conclude this weekend's freaking weekend. Remember, hang on to the energy and pay attention to what's going on in the world because a lot of moving and shaking is happening and it hasn't happened in a long time. And it's going to be good. I'm giving you a preview right now. It's going to be good. Mark my words, okay? So this weekend, move into this energy gracefully. Give yourself some time. Give yourself some rest. All right? So with that being said, thank you everybody for watching the freaking weekend. I love you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for all the channel growth. Love you. And I will see you Sunday morning on TikTok.